Maybe I do have to talk to the store. I'm kinda gonna have to, because I've talked to everybody else. Everyone dumb enough to stand at the side of the road, everyone dumb enough to stand still. Bookstore? Seems the new books are out. Final lesson. Buy it? All these bloody books I haven't bothered to buy. Okay, nope, I want to talk about other stuff. I talk to you. Reese's grandma? It's the manicure tofu shop. An old woman standing in the store. You're not gonna help. Next. Do you know anything at all regarding this case? No, I do not give a shit about your store. Talk. I've been feeling poorly recently. You need to be careful too. The fog, there's something about it that just gives me a bad feeling. You're not helping me. You're being a pain to Akiba, whatever. Akiba? No. Anyway, what about you? It's like Dagaku. What kind of food's fresh made? Blah, blah, blah. I don't want to buy, I want to talk. Okay, now, in here. You have to try gather information, try asking some of the nearby people. What do you think I've been bloody doing? Oi, jackass. I don't care. Murders? Nope, okay, jackass. Better idea. Nope, stop asking me questions. Ah, it's the same question twice. Now I'm starting to look suspicious. Suspicious people? Nope. Damn it. Keep saying I'm not gonna find any more info on suspicious people. So maybe I need to find more info on murder stuff. It was Namatami-san, right? Yep. I should ask someone else about this. I just did. It's Namatami. Red heading. Red heading. Everywhere. God dang it. Kid, do you know anything? Nope. The other one doesn't either. The old guy's gonna complain about coal. Actually, let's ask him anyway, just in case. Anyone suspicious? Is there anyone like that in this town? Nope. Okay. Stop asking about coal. Stop it. What about murder info? Can't remember something from not long ago. God fucking damn it. You gathered as much information as you could. God damn it. Finally. Went in a circle for half an hour. Yeesh. Chinese diner Aya. Tried going in there like 20 minutes ago. Met up with your friends after you finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped.
Yeah, I ran around all over this town. No one knows anything.
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
Make that too.
That's not what I meant.
Well, I'm hungry.
But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
That sounds good too.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You're finished eating the dishes that you ordered.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Okay, I learned that they all thought Namatami was a suspicious mother. And that was about it. Spoke to everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
Man, this sucks.
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano, as well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside to get some fresh air too.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
It's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
There must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. The clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
I think it hurts. You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Kanishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that he also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about this case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to your house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Kanishi either. Despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation, there must be someone in a small town that fits all these facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... Yeah, no. No. Okay, let me summarize. No, dead. Jail. Teacher, wait. Mizuzu Hiragi. Okay, I know she's a teacher. I know she's a classmate. I don't remember who the hell she is. Nope. So I'm basically able to accuse everyone and anyone. Okay. Right, the only one I can think of that could be the culprit is Adachi, because he's a cop. He can go anywhere he fucking feels like and no one would think it was weird because he has a badge. So, Adachi. Of course, if you look only at the circumstances, you can't completely rule out that possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. He would have also been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, you encountered him many times when investigating the case. You learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. However... Should you tell your friends about your suspicions about Adachi being the culprit? Don't tell friends. Protect Adachi. No, tell them. I think Adachi did. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Well, if you think about it, he could do it.
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah? What?
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and... What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there? When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough. Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Radiant's peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow in the dark.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Hey Sam, alright, we need to confirm this. Everyone imagine. No, we need to confirm this.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. You feel you are getting closer to the truth. The Seekers of the Truth social link has reached level 4. The power to create personas of the Judgment Arcana has grown.
Huh? What are you guys doing here?
Oh, here to take a walk and have a word with you.
Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job. You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We want to talk to Adachi.
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi. Ask about Yamano van.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back.
You should question Adachi more. Okay, what about Saki?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body.
So why did you question her over and over and over again?
But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
There's still something you need to ask Adachi about. See this letter?
Warning letter?
Yeah, the one Dojima stole from me, bought.
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
All in?
What did you just say?
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch!
You better run, bitch! Get!
Adachi! Ah! Damn it! Adachi!
Namatame's hospital room. Adachi isn't here either. Think he went out the window?
What the? I swear he ran this way!
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him?
Yeah, he ran away.
I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there.
So his options were window and break your neck, or TV and break your... I don't know.
If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Go after... Actually, no. Let's get a plan first.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here.
See? So it's uncharacteristic for me to be the one saying we need a plan, but we really do need a plan.
We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. I had no problems calling him out, because you lot haven't made any bonds with him. I have, but fuck that guy. The Seekers of the Truth social link has reached level 5. He squirmed and ran like a little bitch when we cornered him. Your power to create personas of the Judgment Arcana has grown. We split up for today, and you all went back home. What more evidence do you need? He ran away. We finally cornered him and he legged it. So what more proof do you need than that? So much has happened today, you're pretty tired. You should rest early and get ready to pursue the true culprit starting to... This... It seems like you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy's sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you here?
Why are you here, Teddy? I don't know. I think it's a dream.
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something.
What, mate?
I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried, mate. No one cares.
You're always so kind, Sensei.
It's serious, so everyone really is worried.
I figured something out.
What?
That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed.
Says who?
I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me. Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry.
She's alive, Teddy.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, really. We told Teddy about how Nanako came from.
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
I can get something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Uh-huh.
I think. I don't know. I haven't quite explained that.
But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Help us catch a Let's move on together.
But I don't know what to look for or how to find it.
We'll work it out. What about it?
No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Thou art I and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Hillel, the ultimate form of the Star Arcana. The Teddy Social Link has reached its maximum level. You have mastered the Teddy Social Link. Your power to create personas of the Star Arcana has reached its maximum. Edwin McKee has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Star Social Link, you can now fuse Hillel, the Light Bearer. Teddy's growth rods has affected his own personas. Very electric. This is very handy. I don't know what to do, so there we go.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.